Hello and welcome, I'm your Code Monkey, and a while ago I mentioned how I picked up a bundle with some Blender courses. I had never touched Blender before, so I've been going through one of the courses and learning as I go along. As a nice challenge, I thought, why don't I try putting what I've learned to the test and make a simple minigame all with my own assets. That bundle is still active for a few more days, so if you want to learn just like me, go check the link in the description. I have 20 years of experience with programming, but I'm a complete beginner with 3D modeling, so I've just been following the course and practicing a bit. In total, I think I've spent about 10 hours learning Blender. Here I will showcase the progress that I've made and what I've managed to build, even though I've only been learning for such a short time. I'm also going to talk about several very important things related to just learning anything in general, so make sure you keep watching. Starting off with actually a very important stage in the learning process. When you actually use your skills, that's when you really learn. So my tip to you on your learning journey, learning anything, don't just watch tutorials or courses. Make little mini challenges like this one in order to practice your skills. It will help you learn much faster. Okay, so here is the design that I came up with. It's a sort of city traffic simulation game. Cars have a start and end point. They start, they drive around the road until they reach the end and despawn. They test for collisions so they don't hit anything. And I also made a traffic light system, but I actually removed that from the final game because I wanted to focus just on the 3D models. Right away you can see there's no visuals, so I made this game entirely without any visuals, just using cubes as placeholders. Making the game itself was pretty easy. I'm already pretty good at making games with Unity, so the design and programming was the easy part for this challenge. I actually recorded the entire making of this game, so I might do an overview video on how I made this. In this video I really want to focus just on the Blender part. So the first thing that I modeled was the house, which seemed like it would be the easiest. It went pretty well, I'm quite pleased with the final result, although I definitely messed up pretty massively by not using any reference images. I just drew a house from my imagination and I don't have a very good visual imagination. Only now that I'm recording this voiceover did I realize that I didn't actually add any windows. So the final model does look quite a bit weird, but still I quite like it. One thing that tripped me up was the scale. For my house, I wanted it to be 30 meters by 35 meters, so I just went into Blender and scaled the default Blender cube by 30 by 35. However, it turns out that the default Blender cube is not 1 by 1 meters, it is actually 2 by 2. So with a transform scale of 1:1, the cube size is actually 2:2, meaning that caused me to have my house model with double the size. That was pretty confusing, but I just made the transform half size in Unity and it worked great. After that, I wanted to model a car, so I started with a simple pickup truck. This time I first searched for a reference image and actually found one from a nice side view. Modeling the car was definitely quite tricky. I messed up a bunch of times and the model ended up with tons of invisible edges and separate faces. I'm definitely very much a beginner in 3D modeling and I still don't know many things about how to make some proper topology. Also, it took me quite a while to figure out that I should probably look for how to mirror meshes in Blender. I started off modeling both sides until I realized that was probably not the best approach. Also, part of the reason for this video is really to show you how we all just start learning from nothing. Sometimes I see some comments in my videos where someone is discouraged because programming seems to come so easy to me while for them it's so very difficult, but really that's a misleading picture of reality. It's not because I'm special or anything, it's just because I've been programming for over 20 years. Naturally, the more experience you have, the easier things become. This video is a perfect example of how I'm starting 3D modeling right from the bottom. This one is a skill that I know nothing about, so I start off as a complete beginner and I'm slowly improving over time. As long as I keep working on it, I'm certain I will improve more and more, and maybe in 1 year I will be able to make some decent models. As another example of this same point, for me as a Blender beginner, it took me about 2 hours to make this car. Whereas if you go on YouTube, there's a channel called Finalizing and he has some videos where he makes 10 unique cars in literally just 10 minutes. That's a very visual example of the power of knowledge and the power of experience. He probably has as much experience in Blender as I do in programming, so he's 10 times faster and produces a much better result. So with the pickup done, next up I made a sporty car. I used a Lamborghini as a reference since they're already pretty low poly. This one went quite a bit better. I didn't have as many problems with invisible edges and vertices, and I also knew about mirror from the start, so I think this one came out actually pretty well. Then I made a building, just some squares extruded inwards, very basic. Also I used mirrors, so I really only modeled a single corner, just involved subdividing the face and making a simple inset. Then I just replaced all of my ugly cubes with this building, also played around with the color to get some variety. And I played around with the windows. First I tried a solid color, then tried making them fully reflective, and finally just making them glow. I think the final one looks pretty good. Next up, I made the environment around the city, basically just a bunch of hills. So I just made a cube with tons of faces, then just raising a bunch of them, painting them green, and I placed them randomly. And over here is the final game. You can see a pretty huge difference between the completely empty scene and this one, even though this one just has some basic meshes. So all in all, of course, I still have a lot to learn, but honestly, I'm very happy with what I've learned in such a short amount of time. My goal isn't to become a pro 3D modeler. I'm still going to primarily buy assets from actual professional 3D modelers. I really just want to know the basics so I can modify some of the assets that I buy and maybe make some things that I can't find anywhere. For example, when I made my factory minigame, I had to cobble together the buildings from tons of random parts. And of course, I couldn't find anything for making a specific grabber or a conveyor belt. So that's the kind of unique things that I want to be able to model. Also, my goal with this video is really to let you know that you can always learn anything. All it takes is time, but as long as you put in the time, you can really learn anything. So you can learn 3D modeling, you can learn drawing, programming, game development, machine learning, video editing, literally anything. As you can see, I had never touched 3D modeling, and in just a few hours I actually learned a decent amount. So if there's something you've been wanting to learn, then go ahead and give it a go. All it takes is just doing the first step and then keep at it. The more you practice, the better you become. As for me, I'm going to continue learning Blender a bit more. I'm not trying to become a pro 3D modeler, but I'd like to be able to make some simple low poly things, and so far so good. If you're like me and you also would like to learn Blender, you can pick up the same bundle that I picked up. It contains tons of courses. I've been following this one, just learning the absolute basics of Blender. Then there's also this one over here about making low poly characters. I want to go through this one afterwards. Then there's also one about making some landscapes, making some pixel art, how to get a job in the game dev industry, how to draw, and so on. So if you're like me and you'd like to learn, just go ahead and check the link in the description. Alright, so this was a very different video from the usual, but I hope seeing my learning journey as a complete beginner was helpful. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.